My microphone is now really well volumed up. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi Dominic, how you doing? You doing good? I hope that you're having a lovely time. I'm having a really good time right now. Welcome in everybody, welcome in. Shoutouts to everybody who got scared by the simulacrum, the simulation in Mexico. If you guys know, you know. I did not get scared, but I got a little bit like startled, like, whoa, what's going on? Yeah, mic was really low. Yeah, I did set it down a little bit accidentally, but now I'm at full blast. Hold on, let me go to the big screen. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm having a really interesting morning because I woke up at like 10:30, like, you know, AM. Why did my Twitch chat like flush? I don't even know. Oh, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub, man. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Everybody here is awesome. But thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. There you go. For the tiara 1 resub. I'm sure that, you know, there's like a streamer that does call the tiers tiaras, and that's like, you know, that's an interesting thought. But thank you so much for the tier 1 resub, man. I fully appreciate it. Yeah, I've been having quite an interesting morning. I woke up at like 10:30 a.m. and I was like, oh man, you know, maybe I can rest my eyes a little bit, you know, before I, you know, put the thing in the, you know, that I'm gonna be streaming. Hi Bonk, how you doing? Welcome in. I was just talking about how I woke up at like 10:30 a.m. and I said to myself, yo, maybe I should rest my eyes a little bit, you know, before I you know, tell everybody that I'm gonna be live in an hour. And then I rested my eyes, and then I wake up, boom, 11:20, you know, 11:20, and I was like, oh man, I'm 20 minutes late, you know, I'm telling everybody that I'm gonna be going live, but here I am, maybe not too late, maybe not too, you know, maybe not too at time, but you know. In time, not at time, but you know, it's definitely one of those days. And here in Mexico, sometimes we have a annual thing that I don't really know when it happens. I don't really know if it happens constantly because I totally forget. But here in Mexico, we often get sent an alarm, like an official capacity alarm that is supposed to like trigger whenever there's gonna be like a catastrophe. I don't know, maybe the zombies are coming, maybe, you know, a meteorite's gonna, like, you know, crash into the atmosphere. I don't know. We often get sent that kind of, like, you know, emergency alarm, but it's only as a simulacrum, you know. Simulacrum, is that how you pronounce it in English? I actually never learned how to pronounce that. Yeah, simulacrum. How do you say it in English? As far as I am concerned, it is said simulacrum. Simulacrum, there we go. Yeah, it was just a simulacrum, but oftentimes you get memes from that because a lot of people do not expect that, you know, that going on. And, you know, it's just really fun to see the reaction of the people and be like, yo, what's going on? The zombies are coming, we're gonna die. Something like that, you know? I imagine that a lot of people still to this hour are, like, you know, asleep, and maybe some of them actually, like, you know, got woken up by that. Not me though, but if I was a little bit sleepy, I'm now fully woken up, you know. It did startle me a little. It did startle me. Startle. It did startle me a little bit, but just a little bit, you know. For real. It is one of those things that, you know, often happen. I fumble a lot with my hair, but, you know, I love doing it. A little bit better. I don't know. You know, we're just gonna explode like that, yeah. But, you know, aside from that, I'm doing pretty good. I should stop, you know, touching my hair a little bit because it may get greasy, and I don't want that. But yeah, how you guys doing? I hope that you guys are having a, you know, as lovely as a day as you are, you know, or what. And, you know, I hope that you guys are not, you know, exploding or something. Dude, same, we got a public safety thing, and someone said the missiles are hitting. and then they did run away or something of the sorts. It would have been really funny, eh? Because, you know, some people do get really, you know, hypochondriac about the thing, you know, about this kind of things. Like, sure enough, like, we have like nukes all around the world, so if one of them explodes, then all of them explode. That's not how they are rigged, that's just how things are gonna go. Probably, I don't know, hopefully not. And, you know, it is one of those things that, you know, if you know, you know, eh? You took last Friday off and you had such a glad weekend, eh? You decided to take 2 more days off, so today I'm going back to work after a 5-day weekend, you know? Sometimes a gyot, you know, after a gyot day, gyot? Yeah, after a gyot day. I know, I mean, it definitely feels like, you know, like, ugh, what a bother to go back after, you know, taking a long break. But, you know, the good thing is that, well, I mean, you're still like working on weekends, right? You gotta, you know, grind a little bit for that broken pipe on your house. So, ooh. I was gonna be like, you know, you only gotta like work today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and then, you know, with the weekend, eh? I can't wait for the weekend to begin, says the song, eh? But I don't know if you still gotta like, you know, work on the weekends, eh? Probably you are, eh? It's a little bit too intense for what's going on, eh? But sure enough, eh? Let me just change the song, eh? Toho on my stream, more likely, you know, eh? But yeah, sure enough, I mean, yeah, I do feel like that sometimes whenever, you know, we get like a long weekend, and I'd be like, you know. But at least, you know, not being even a single day, you know, even not going a single day at work, can get pretty refreshing, all things considered, I gotta say. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend, eh? He's been blinded by the lights, you know. He got to be sent to the hospital because he got blinded by the lights, eh? Hopefully not. And you're gonna start working around the house on weekends, yeah. Gonna finish the garden on Saturday, hopefully. Start putting plants in the ground. Definitely, yeah. You know, tending a garden can sometimes be a little bit time consuming, but it is very rewarding, I gotta say. And it's something that definitely, you know, needs that kind of attention that you wouldn't really otherwise, you know, put towards anything. So, you know, tending a garden is actually like a very good thing, you know. Teaches you values and teaches you lessons and that. But, you know, more than anything, you know, it teaches you responsibility. So, you know, if you can take care of a plant, you can take care of yourself, you know? So that's what, you know, we often get to be taught at schools, you know. We did once have to take care of a plant, and you know, I also was one of those you know, children who didn't really do the project as is. I just went, Mom, can you take care of this for me? And she was like, okay. But she did teach me some stuff. Like, she did teach me why plants need like soil, why they need water, why they are green, you know. At the end of the day, I did learn some stuff, but you know. It may be a little bit sad to say this, but yeah, I was that kind of child who was not really that well into, like, you know, doing the kind of projects that would often that would otherwise, you know, require you to get your hands dirty, like, you know, building like a not a set, but, you know, one of those things, you know, like a model of the cycles of the water, for example, or like a periodic table, like something like that. I always got some kind of help, you know, from somebody. So back in the day, I was not accustomed to doing things by myself when it comes to, like, you know, those kind of like big projects. But, you know, throughout the years, I started, you know, evaluating, you know, living like that, and I was like, no, man, I gotta start doing things on my own. So from the middle point of like middle school and onwards, I started doing, you know, more things by myself, you know. And that's why I became the adult that I am. For better or for worse, I don't know. But yeah, I did start to value, you know, doing things by yourself. Of course, you gotta value as well, you know, asking for help, but you know it. It is always a balance, eh? It's fun work, you know, saves money and the food is way better. That do be true, that do be very true. The food is way better. Like like in the soil. Well, I mean, I guess we do kind of eat sunlight sometimes, you know. Skunga, you went to say that movie that you got reincarnated as a slime. Tears of the Shore. See, I did see those photos, yeah. I have not watched that anime, but I have heard good things about it. So maybe I should watch it, you know. Just like I have said with many of the animes that I have seen throughout the years. Like, you know, I have heard good things about it, but you know, maybe I should watch it, yeah. I don't know. Maybe someday. Yeah, you was that kind of kid too, till he was probably mid-teenager. Yep. Yeah. When growing up, you start recognizing the, you know, the effort of other people, not like older. Well, I mean, yeah, older people do get, you know, a lot of credit. Kudos to them, man. Shoutouts to everybody above 30, eh? You know, old people. Eh? No, but you start recognizing the struggle that, you know, a lot of people have and that a lot of people do. Eh? What even is this song? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one. And you know, you start valuing, you know, the process more than, you know, the results. I keep saying, you know, quite a lot. I'm sorry. You know, you're gonna watch the series now today. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. You watched the movie before? Well, I don't know. I know that some anime movies are supposed to be like a little bit of a review. I don't know how to say it. Like a little bit of a sampler when it comes to, you know, the first chapters or the first episodes of the anime. I know that some movies do that. Like it's basically just the first 2 episodes but extended. I know that Sword Art Online did that. And man, that's a long anime. I don't know if I'm gonna be watching Sword Art Online anytime, or you know, sometime maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I find it interesting, you know, watching an anime movie, you know, from a franchise and not watching the anime like first. But you know, everybody starts somewhere, you know. So yeah, don't let anybody gatekeep you, you know. You watch the movie, you liked it, that's great, eh? Now you gotta watch the anime. Eh? You know how it goes. You know how that goes. Yeah, Tekken, eh? The best Tekken song. Moonlight Wilderness, that is a really nice song. I love that. I love that one, Karma, and the one that plays whenever you are in the customization menu in Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Those are really good. And all of the trilogy soundtrack, you know, those are really good as well. Eh? And man, I gotta play Tekken again. I've been meaning to get back into KOF, I gotta say, or just in, you know, going back to fighting games again. I may start to have a date on my streams. A day on my streams, just exclusively for fighting games. I gotta learn to speak a little bit slower. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Maybe I could, you know, get some fighting games going on. Because I definitely been meaning to, you know, get back into that. I know that there's the meme of, oh, you're Mexican, you automatically know how to play KOF, you know, for example. And I'm like, I definitely gotta know how to. Not like I don't know, but, you know, growing up, I did not know anything about, you know, like any FGC lingo, for example. I did not know about the recas, I did not know about the chains, I did not know about, you know, the follow-ups and the waking ups and the reversals and the trades, and you know, I did not know anything about that. So, you know, going back to fighting games could be really cool. You know, I used to just bottom mash my way to victory back in the day. So that's basically what I did. Eh? But you know, going back to those games, man, I guess it's gonna be good. But you know what else is gonna be good? Silent Hill Homecoming. So let us get that going on, because you know, definitely gotta get a game going out. You know, a game going out, like a game going. Oh, there was another Tekken song that actually like just played right now. Actually, wow. Check this out. Check which one actually like played. Man, what are coincidences in the world? There's no coincidences. That is indeed a song. One of the best songs. It is indeed the song. Yeah, he just played like right after that one. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Sometimes I think that the Spotify algorithm is like getting way better now, and I feel like that's really cool. Hold on, let me center myself a little bit more, a little bit, bim. But there we go. Okay, let's get some Silent Hill going on, y'all. Let's get some Silent Hill going on. That is indeed awesome, man. Let me check. Might check 1, 2. By the way, I bought a new camera. I don't know if it looks way better or way worse. It is exactly the same camera that I had before, but this one hopefully won't explode. I mean, my camera did not explode. It just was defective. When I used to use it, you guys watch my streams. You guys know how my camera was like freezing all the time. It's something disconnected. So now it works pretty well, because it is a new one. But it is the first day of me checking out how I am in the house like carpet. Yeah, it would definitely freeze, and I don't know if this one is gonna freeze just as much. Hopefully not. I forgot to connect my controller. Hold on. Let me move some cables on the way. Let me move my table. Let me move my everything and my anything. There we go. You guys may have seen a shift in the camera angle. It would be like that. There we go. Okay, my thing is on. The heat is on. It's on the streets. How's my camera doing? Got a little bit shifted up. That should do it. There we go. Turururu. Me when the turururu. Don't you guys hear it with the turururu? Can you guys hear the game, by the way? Let me know if you guys can hear the game, because I'm a little bit paranoid about that. Paranoid? Sometimes you want to see a red door and then you just want to paint it black, That's not the same song, but we do what we do. Yes, you can hear it, but can you see with your eyes unclouded by oh boy? Sometimes we can, sometimes we don't. Well, I sure hope that you guys can see the game. Everybody can see the game. Everybody can see the game. Okay, great, guretto, as people often say. Okay, going back to Silent Hill now. I know that the last thing that we were doing was sewer surfing. Oh, don't tell me that this is one of those games in which I gotta connect my controller. I gotta have it connected. Since from the start of like the game. There we go. Well, not so much the start of the game, but the startup of the game. I guess it just be like that. Double helix, I gotta say, as much as I know that this game was not developed by Team Silent, it's not that bad. It's not a bad game. It is not as exciting as Silent Hill 1 or 2 or 3, I don't know. I cannot really say much about Silent Hill 4, but hey, I mean, I did enjoy Silent Hill 4 in a way. I don't think it was my favorite Silent Hill, but it was an interesting experience. I might just get back to it. By the way, my mom not lending me, but my mom, I got to borrow a cup from my mom, and this is the cup that I'm using now. It's a pink one. I mean, it looks really pretty, I gotta say. It has an A, and it's pink. It functions. It's a cup, It is one of those things, As long as it works, it works. Now, I remember that last time we were fighting some really nasty demons or people, I don't know. Are people's demons too? I don't know. I guess, you know, there's something to be learned about that. Hold on, let me move my microphone a little bit. There we go. And we found a couple of demons that were really nasty. You know, the disadvantages of me not playing this game for like a week straight, maybe for 2 weeks, is the fact that I won't be remembering anything at all about the combat system. Jay Rami, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in, eh? You doing good? I hope that you're doing good, eh? I'm doing pretty well right now. I was just showing up how I got to borrow a cup from my mom, eh? And this is the cup that I'm using, eh? Has an A, and it's pink. Ooh, look at it. It's pretty cool. You're at work, but you wanted to pop in for a little bit. No worries. I hope that you will, you know, you will have a nice shift. You know, a nice shift at work. Sick AF, you know. Yeah, it is indeed such a mom cup. She has a Stanley tumbler that she sometimes uses. She doesn't. You see, well, I mean, she kind of uses it often, but she gets like cups very often. I mean, she gets gifts quite often, both from me and from her students and the moms of the students and everybody. So she has a big collection of cups and tumblers as well. So sometimes I get to borrow some. You're heading out. Have a good stream. Thank you. Have a lovely shift and a good rest of your day. Oh yeah, J Ramby, everybody, J Ramby. Oh yeah. So we are now entering the part of the game in which we now have to do a little bit of a, not so much like, you know, accompanying somebody. We just got this girl, you know, around. What even is this? So it's not like an escort mission. Like, as far as I'm concerned, she cannot get hit. Check this out, guys. To be or not to be, that is the conundrum or whatever. Growing up, I did not read a lot of Shakespeare. I don't think I've ever read Shakespeare like at all to begin with. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, eh? But you know, it's never too late to, you know, to start. Did you guys ever or have you guys ever read Shakespeare, eh? Because I don't think I have. And that's one of the things that I may want to be like, ooh, maybe I should do it, you know, someday. Mostly because I know that in Silent Hill 3, there's a puzzle that is supposed to be like the hardest puzzle in the series, which I'm not so sure about that, but you know, to each their own. That actually requires you to know a little bit of Shakespeare. And I don't really know. I know that, as with any puzzle in any game, you can just find the answer if you mess with it like long enough, you know. But I wonder if I should start reading Shakespeare. I feel like it could be cool. So where am I now? I am indeed in a place. Let me see what I can find if I go over here. Maybe I can find Death and Destruction or something of the sorts. What is this? There's nothing over here. I can rotate this, however. Before I do so, let me see what we can do over here. Okay, I got a health drink, so that's pretty good. My drink wants to party all the time. Well, I mean, not my drink. I mean, if I drink, I get to party all the time. Or maybe the other way around. I don't know. Correlation doesn't mean causation, if that's what I'm, you know, what I'm getting at. There she goes.
This thing's not moving.
What you mean?
Alex, there's another gate here I can open. Go back the way we came in and I'll let you through.
If you say so. I was just about to say, I'm just gonna trust her with my life. I'm just gonna go. You know? No reason on why I got to, like, you know, do anything about this. I just hope that these guys won't just straight up start murdering me just because I did not fight with them. Hey, where are you going? This is the perfect opportunity to throw away your life in a meaningless confrontation. Oh wait, I'm alive, You know what show I would definitely love to watch? The Boondocks. I know that, you know, there's a certain kind of humor, you know, when it comes to like the Boondocks, but I want to watch it, you know. I feel like it would be right up my alley. Aldi Starla, you say? Shoutouts to her. Okay, so where exactly do I gotta go now? I'm just gonna walk until something happens. Oh, to be or not to be? We have already done that joke. Hamlet. I gotta watch Hamlet or read it. I don't know. It is one of those things that I don't know much about. Not over here. But did I miss something? I wonder. I kind of wonder if I sometimes miss something. Because when you miss something, well, actually I did. I cannot carry anymore. I wonder what those are. I keep on hearing some sounds, and the boys are hearing sounds that they never heard before. Hello. Excuse me. You know, I'm doing the smart thing. I mean, unless these guys, you know, come back to haunt me, like later on in the game.
Just like last time. I'll hold it open, you come through.
Know it. And there I go. And just like that, we saved everybody time and money. How do I... Hold on, Would have been really nice if I knew how to... Oh, well, that guy went. Ah, whoa. Can she got... Yeah, she got hit. Actually, he's like... Yeah. Okay, that guy happened. There you go. Yeah, she can get hit. I thought that she was a nurse or like a mannequin. I was about to shoot her. I was about to shoot her. English, how does it work? Why every survival horror game comes back... English, Why every survival horror game back in the day have a sewer level? I don't know. I guess people did not know the sewers very well. I mean, I guess to this day, do you guys know what's on your, like, in your sewers? Like, do you guys know your sewers very well? I don't think we do. So, sewer levels are kind of like a mystical thing for many people. I got shotgun ammunition. So, I guess it's one of those, like, you know, the magical land of the sewers, We don't know what's down there, But, you know. Some people do, some people don't. I have never been in the sewers, so I cannot really know anything about, you know, what's going on. It is the fear of the unknown. Oh, hello. Ow. Got him. Fatality. There we go. I mean, the executions of this game sometimes are kinda like meh, sometimes are kinda good. I mean, there's not much that you can do with just 2 frames of animation, The fear, yeah. It is the fear trademark, It do be like that. At least I'm not dead. Let me do one of those. Yum 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 yum, delicious. Can we push her? Oh, she knows what I was about to do. English, please. Time to go down, everybody. Time to go down the abyss. Time to go down the abyss of the abyss of the abyss. I hope that I'm not gonna. There we go. I was gonna be like, is she gonna be like Ashley and she's like, help me, Leon, help, help! I cannot go down the ladder, help. Tubes, a lot of tubes. She over here? Yeah, she's over here. There's a lot of water. Let me climb back up. I don't know if I'm gonna find something good or something bad. She doesn't care at all. I don't think you can control her per se. Ow. There you go. Those guys are really funky, eh? I mean, as long as she stays out of trouble, I feel like I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna be good in that. I was about to say, can we hit him? I don't think we can, but I don't wanna like risk it anyway. Oh, can I not? Okay, hold on, That's not how you. That's not how you should. Okay, that actually went pretty well. A shot to the head. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. What else can we do? Come on over here. Come on over here. I hope that she won't be like, ugh, I cannot pass this water. This water is too wet. Oh, there she is. Come on, you do you. There we go. Takes a little bit of practice, but you know, we're getting there. No ammo. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, yeah, no ammo pickups. Here we go. Shotgun. I got a shotgun. You know, something that I've been checking out sometimes has been any kind of like cool stuff that people have been doing in the Resident Evil modding community. And there's been a little bit of a what did this do? There's been a little bit of a not resurgence. I guess in some ways it was a resurgence, but there's been some texture modding in the game. The shotgun. And there's been some people that have been doing like AI overhauls of Resident Evil 1. Like, sure enough, it doesn't look pixelated anymore, but that doesn't mean that it looks good, you know. Like, yeah, like it has like blue lighting and everything, but it doesn't look that good, I gotta be honest. So yeah, you guys won't ever catch me playing an AI overhaul of like Resident Evil 1 or 2 or whatever. Those suck. Well, let me save just in case. And yeah, it seems like a lot of people have been very vocal about the recent AI overhauls of Resident Evil 1. And I share the sentiment. Me no liking. Me no liking. There's really nothing else in here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. To be fair, I know that the HD projects, you know, of textures and such of, you know, Resident Evil 2, for example, uses AI, but one thing is generative AI and some, you know, another one is like AI using existing data and not just, you know, hallucinating stuff. Well, you know, it is one of those things that not a lot of people can actually, like, you know, get a middle ground on. Like, sure enough, like, for example, the HD texture stuff, you know, the HD texture packs for Resident Evil 2, they have been very open and, you know, they disclose what they've done, you know, what the process is, and it's not Gen AI, so, you know, the process is quite different, and thus the result as well. But when it comes to Gen AI, like, you know, the AI overhauls of Resident Evil 1, that's when you know that, you know, things are, you know, hitting the fan. So, you know, It's one of those things. Did we ever figure out who the hills, you know, why the hills are silent? Are they in trouble? They have been victims of bullying. I don't know. The hills are very silent because it's a representation of my stream. Hahaha. How you doing, Ale? Welcome in. No, they just chilled, you know. They are in that phase in middle school in which they think they're cool and they like, you know, I'm a silent guy. I'm a lone wolf. I'm not talking to anybody, you know. That's the kind of thing that often happens in, you know, for some people. But yeah, welcome in, Ali. How you doing? Welcome in. I mentioned you before because... Why did I mention you before? I mentioned Ali, but as in an alleyway. Yeah, because this game has alleyways, and I was like, Ali Starla, shout out to her. And thus I mentioned you. I hope that you're having a lovely day. The Mao got him, man. I'm hearing a ton of weird stuff. 15. Number 15. Burger King food lettuce. I see a lot of vibes. I don't know if I like the fact that I'm seeing a lot of vibes. Not in that way though. Gas. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. Definitely going somewhere. But where am I going? I definitely do not know. Oh, here we go. Banana rotate. By the way, I'm using the new camera, Ali. Not the one that you know, sent to me, but, you know, the same camera, but new. She said something, but I don't know what she said. She said something. Yeah, it's Chelsea. Number 15. Burger King food lettuce. Excuse me. Whatever he wants to do. So let's see. She told me that I needed to go somewhere. Where is? I don't know where. It's not over here. Could it be here? No. Well, that guy's stuck. That kind of sucks for him, not for me. Oh, it's two of them. Well, that kind of blows. Can I, by a miracle of life? Let's see if I can get him with the one. Oh, that guy is so stuck. Poor little guy. Let me duck. You can maybe do the duck walk. Was that the same guy? It probably was. Poor little proto-human. And he's not there though. Well, actually he is. He's on top of the other guy. That's so sad. That's so sad, yeah. So is this where Dead Space got the idea for Necromorph? So did Dead Space do it first? I believe Dead Space did it first. This game came back in the 360 era, I believe. Shotgun. Shotgun. Uh-oh. Now we gotta go back. I mean, this would have never happened if we actually like stuck together, you know, as we often get, as we often go. Yes, hello. Oh, hi. Ow. Big guy. Ow. 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 I wonder what I gotta do about that. Give me a big guy. Oh, thank you so much for the stream streak. Thank you. How many months is that? Months, How many days of the day have we dated? Oh, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. The 3 stream streak. Heihachi Mishima is dead. Oh yeah, I remember what I gotta do now. Ow. I mean, if only I could. Ow. I mean, I'm kind of glad that I can actually, like, you know, withstand the amount of hits that I'm doing. There you go. You just gotta hit him from the back. I mean, you just gotta, you know, get him from behind. I mean, you just gotta, you know, hit his weak spot. Oh, boy. Trying to build it back up. Yeah. It'd be like that. I heard some. Oh, it was my own weapon being like. Zzz. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I did mention this before at the beginning of the stream, but here in Mexico we have a yearly tradition. Well, I mean, it's not so much a tradition, but it's more so a precaution, I guess. A precautionary, like, action. Like sometimes, whenever there's, you know, whenever the middle of the week, what's this? Norn hallway, sitting on the town hall steps, or whoever that may be. Yearly, we sometimes get a notification in our phones. I invited that you guys, you know, get that too as well. We often get a simulacrum notification for, you know, testing the alarm system for any kind of like disaster. And it went off today, and it did startle me a little bit. I wasn't like full on scared, but I did get like, you know, oh, what's going on? And I can't wait to see the memes of people being like, you know, oh man, I thought the zombies were coming up. I thought that, you know, a meteor was gonna strike, and something of the sort, you know. We often get like a simulacrum notification like that, and it does sound kind of like, you know, first of all, it is loud. Second of all, it is kind of scary. It sounds a little bit scary, but it should be like that, you know, in order to like, not instill fear, but, you know, get you alert, you know, about your surroundings. And, you know, I don't know if you guys have something similar, but if you do, let me know. They actually came out the same year. A lot of people initially complained that Dead Space was a Silent Hill knockoff. It's not that obvious, but they're totally different. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I do wonder which one came out first, though. I hear now, yeah. Mine went off a few days ago. Woke the cat off and scared the shit out of him. Oh, poor little kitty. Oh god, that's Ellie's radio. There's so much blood everywhere. Could she have survived this? I don't know. This guy is giving me vibes of Liu Kang in Sheldon Monks. He just saw a guy got ripped in half in front of him, and then he goes to him and he says, "Are you okay?" Right? For real, yeah. Be alert for Epic. No worries. I know that you are at work, I believe. I don't know. But yeah, enjoy the lurk. I have to find her. Can I keep the radio though? Can I keep the blood? I really hope that this game doesn't have, like, you know, Silent Hill 1 levels of shenanigans when, you know, you gotta go to a place and then you gotta bottle up a liquid in order to get the thing, and then get the thing, and then get the thing that you otherwise wouldn't know. Yeah, it's the Baraka fight. Yeah, Baraka, you know, slashes a guy, you know, cleanly through the middle, and then Liu Kang just goes, "Are you okay?" Yeah, he gets thrown in the like, yeah, Liu Kang says that. Liu Kang is very, you know, he's a wholesome dude. He's too wholesome for his own good. I'm really pissed off that he died the way that he did twice. You know, he didn't deserve to die. This game was September, Dead Space was October. Oh, I wonder who came out with the design first. A little bit suspicious. My home. Here we go. It's been a little bit of a while since I last watched anything from Caleb City. I gotta watch, you know, the new stuff from Caleb City. You know, he's really funny. You know, that guy is really funny. Okay, let's see. I'm back home now. What's going on here? Where did this came from? Game come. There we go. Where did this come from? English past tense. Why are all the curtains drawn? You know, I was gonna make a joke about, you know, drawing, eh? The curtains are drawn, eh? Well, buy real ones then, eh? That was really bad. What do we have here? We have nothing. Nothing of value, nothing at all. Nothing of the sorts. Oh, what's this? If multiple enemies are surrounding you, the target will be the closest hostile. English? If multiple enemies are surrounding you, the target will be the closest hostile. The targeted enemy will be highlighted by the flashlight. To change targets, turn the camera in the direction of the target, typically left or right. To break targeting at any time, exit combat stance. Okay. Fast attacks, strong attacks. Okay, with the combat stance. Thank you. It dawns on me that I have already read this. It's just a matter of me just being a silly Billy. I don't feel like I should go here again. But you know, no one ever seems to know. Yes, I'm playing this game for the first time, and I'm the only one who has played this game ever. Sup, homie? You know, peace sometimes is an option, eh? Not now, though, eh? Not for them, at least. Okay, let's see. Can I find anything cool? I hope that I can. There's a trailer over here. There's a trailer. There's a trailer. I got my trailer and I got my frame dips. Haha, you cannot get me. Excuse me. There's meant to be something new over here. I don't know. Feels like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it would be. Can I really not? Oh, there we go. No, I don't want to climb down. There's stinky people over there. I'm glad that he didn't seem to mind. Can I really not do anything here, or is this just for me having the high ground? It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You're stinky. Let me reload just in case. Click, click. Can I really not reload cancel? Seems I cannot. Oh, look at that guy. He's ready for action. New. Haha. Shot you. Haha. Shot you. Got you. Got your nose. Hee hee hee. Got your nose. Watch out. He's got a nose, eh? If you know, you know. Because, okay, so going here was utterly useless. So I don't really know what's going on. But, with how when. I still have a lot of road ahead of me. On the road again. Kissing toads again. I can't wait to be kissing toads again. What's up with kissing toads, you know? Not the toads from Mario, but, you know, actual toads. I mean, some people do that because, you know, some have toxins and stuff. You know how it goes. So, you know, kind of wonder what's going on sometimes.
Alex, come in. Are you there?
Wheeler, are you all right?
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, I've been better, but I'm okay. Did you find Elle?
He's been bitter,
but
eh?
we got separated.
Hey, bitter.
I'm looking for her now. Where are you?
I'm just now leaving the station to find Fitch. Look, we need to stick together. Meet me at his office. Maybe he knows where.
I thought that he said
Okay,
Finch,
I'll meet
and I
you
was
there.
like, oh, my friend. I have a friend who's called
I
Finch.
hope Elle's okay.
Eastern Toads again. I gotta go there somehow. Okay, before I do that, I do want to see if I can... Oh yeah, I can actually go to the town hall. So I cannot go there, and I cannot for the life of me go inside the house. The house of the house of the house of the house. Can I really not go inside the house? I I wanna go there. I know that there's some things that I can actually like open up. Well, never mind then. But can I really not go there? I mean, I guess I would be sequence breaking a little bit. Kissing toads again. Oh man, the songs of the ye old internet, you know? Our hamster dance, our damn daddy doos, our running in the 90s, you know, I'm blue double D double die, move your body, everybody, move your body, come on now everybody, eh? Dog, ow dog, eh? That's actually pretty bad. I mean, there's no way to defend against that once you actually, like, you know, got them from behind. I mean, realistically speaking, yeah, that's true. Eh? I'm not even mad at that. Well, maybe you can, but not here. Eh? I'm back in the places. I mean, there was nothing that I'm lost. And just by going there. So I'm just gonna go here and see what's up. Kissing toads again? Yeah, I think yeah, I gotta go there. Yeah. Skipping cutscenes again. Somehow I technically cancel reloaded. Should I heal just a little bit? Just a little bit. A little bit more. Oh, poor little dog. This guy turns really slow, eh? Ow. Not me button mashing. Ow. Oh, just a slash is what it took. Oh, poor little guy. Well, I mean, that was his funeral, not mine. Kissing toads again. I gotta go here to kiss toads again. The toad. Why do you think Toad is called Toad? Not like the animal, but like the guy, you know, from Super Mario in real life. I kind of wonder those questions, you know. Wonder about those questions. And I don't even know if I should wonder about wondering about them. Just one of those things, you know. Yeah, let me just go quickly to the town hall. I'm sure that there's gonna be a lot of cool things. Who let the dogs out, bruh? Bruh, eh? Let me see if there's not any kind of, like, you know, bad guys going on over here. It looks like the lock is broken. I cannot open it. Yeah, excuse me. The enemy. Excuse me, reload. Okay, you do you, eh? Got him. Come on, you do you, eh? Only 2 bullets is what it takes, and that's a lovely thought. Sometimes it only takes 1. I don't think I'm talking about the game, eh? Let's see. I wonder if the mayor is over here. Oh, I can save. That's very good. So that's why there was a save point in here. Did we ever find out who let the dogs out, by the way, in that song? I don't feel like it is ever explained. That's kind of, you know, a little bit of like a 21st century mystery. Or the 20th century, because it technically came out on the 90s. The judge is not here. I mean, I guess that way she won't be judging me. So So there's nothing that I can do here. Let me see if I can find something in the boarded up thing. Because that's the main reason why I came here. That guy just disappeared. What a weird guy. Hack and slash. Once again, I'm hacking boards again. Yes, hello. Examine. This is my great grandfather, Isaac Shepherd. Wow, amazing. This looks movable. Push. Big push. Push it to the limit. What's that? What a child's drawing, eh? Oh, 3D, eh? That looks kind of ominous. It looks like a guillotine. It goes, a guillotine. Anything else that I may find over here? Nothing, eh? Just lore. Great, eh? Damn. Well, we didn't find anything, and that sucks. And that sucks. Sucks big time. Hey guys, hurry up! Hey, I don't know why you're in a big time rush. Whatever. I don't even remember what big time rush sounds like. I was never a big fan of big time rush. Like I gotta say, big time rush. So I kind of wonder if you guys were. I hear stuff. I hear that people. Oh, I got a serum. You know I love those. I wonder if the serum has anything to do with any of the endings. Like for example, I guess spoilers, eh? In Silent Hill F, you do get an ending depending on what things you consume. Eh? But that's as far as I'm gonna go with that. Eh? Consume. Is it those again? I hear him voices because I'm kissing toads again. Yes, hello, Big Money Sylvia City. How you doing? Big Money Sylvia City. I don't even remember what that song is about. Shepherd Glen, 1950s, remain a mystery. Who knew? Who knew? Oh, by the way, do I have my game bar? What the game bar? Yeah, I have my game bar on. So I gotta turn it off because that may be why I'm getting a lot of stutters, and I don't like that. It feels like, you know, I have, you know, gotten everything from here. I think. I don't know. Eh? Yeah, I went there. That's basically the same room. Silent Hill, the room, you say? Now that was a game, eh? I know that some people were working on a first-person mod for Silent Hill 4. And I don't know if it has, you know, released. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, I don't know. Fitch. More like fudge, am I right? Hopefully I can try and see if I can outrun some enemies. I know that the dogs can be quite hard to outrun. So I may or may not do that. Yes, hello. The blood.
Hey.
I'm following the blood.
Excuse me. Sir.
Excuse me, bloody man.
Hey, you.
You're bleeding out, man.
Dr. Fitch. What do you want? Are you alright? Whose blood is that? What have you done? Stay away from me.
That's not the best way to go on about this, you know, eh? Just shoot him in the leg, eh? And he won't be running away, eh? I wonder if he's gonna become a boss. Choo boss. Choo boss. I've been thinking about playing Need for Speed Carbon. I know that there's like really funky stuff. Oh, hello. There's really funny stuff when it comes to that game. So I wanna maybe give it a try, you know. That's good. That guy's gonna be somebody else's problem, not me, not mine. Choo boss. Because I know that in Need for Speed Carbon, there's like bosses and like people that help you as well, and each and every single one of them has like an intro. And I've seen some of the intros of that game, and it's really funny. It is like, you know, peak 2000s stank kind of. This table discovered in dust. It looks like no one has used it in a long time. Long man. Table discovered in dust. That's not a table, dummy. Dummy, summy, lovey, brummy, I don't know. English. Diphtheria strikes unprotected children. Protect your children with toxoid. Toxoid prevents the diphtheria. Toxoid, what a name. It's a poster warning about STDs. STDs between you and me. It's a body shock. Oh wait, no, that's energy, not STD. Never mind. It's the same. It's the same, This is definitely not the same. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Looks like the lock is broken. A locked lock in a Silent Hill game? Who knew, I really hope that he's not gonna try to stab me, you know, from behind. Wow, look at this cutie. Who are you? Wait, hold on. Isn't this the girl from Pragmata? This doll looks like Diana. Oh man, she definitely looks like Diana. She's blonde. She has a blue dress. You know, she looks like Diana a little bit. Would you guys like me to play Pragmata, or would you guys like me to play a Demon Souls game? I've been wondering about one or the other, you know. Pragmata. Oh, yeah, she kind of looks like Diana from Pragmata. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I have heard good things about that game, and how it is very much a father game. So, I may give it a try, you know. Scarlet Fitch in her bedroom with all of her dolls. Fascinating. The shelf is full of dolls. A little girl's dresser. Why would Dr. Fitch put all this stuff in here? This case is locked. I don't have anything for that. I don't have anything for that. Anything for that. I'm gonna assume that that's the same girl. Metroid. Metroid is actually like one very good option, actually. Kidding, probably a Souls game. I don't know. I mean, now that I think about it, yeah, sure. Would you guys like me to play, you know, Pragmata or a Metroid game? I'm open to both of them. Excuse me, I gotta open it. Oh, it's the nurses. Hello. Hello. What if I just do this instead? Oh, poor nerves. Oh, we got that going on. Gotcha. Got your nose. Well, that takes care of that. I definitely did waste more bullets than what I wanted to, but you know. We do what we do. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. I mean, I'm here for all of it, but Metroid is one of my favorite series, and I'm always gonna say that. I mean, I know that you like your Metroid, so maybe I gotta, you know, give that a try. Now the question is, which one though? Maybe I gotta start, you know, from the beginning. Seems like a very, you know, proper thing to do. There's nothing really in the kitchen. Maybe because I killed all the women outside. This was a really bad joke. I got the small key. Dear Mr. Fitch, I was so disappointed that you missed our appointment last Thursday. This is the third time in a month that you've not appeared at this allotted time. I implore you to reschedule as soon as you can. We've made such progress over the past few months. I can't stress how important it is that we maintain regular contact to ensure a speedy recovery. I look forward to seeing you soon. Sincerely, Dr. Slater. Dr. Slater, I hardly knew her. Chief resident psychiatric department, Alchemy Hospital. Got her. Oh, what is it that I have here? Oh, another serum. That's really nice. I keep thinking about that joke. It was a really bad joke. Let's open up the thingy over here. There we go. What's behind door number 1? Let me drink some water.
Creepy.
Wow. Wait, ain't that amazing, eh? Ah, the virus. Great, everyone. We got the bad ending, eh? Ugh. Oh, she hit the same post as the doll. Ain't that amazing, eh? Got him. And now, I don't even know where we're gonna be. Landing, eh? Open the box, Shinji. Eat your piece, Pinkie Pie. What's this? Red aura. The last thing I remember is getting the doll from this case. Yeah, we beat the game now. We died at it, but you know. The painting changed. It used to look a little bit like a ballerina. Ballerina cappuccina. Me. It's a little girl store. Doll, not the doll. Oh, Winnie Pooh, what's up? Oh, poor little Winnie Pooh. What are you looking at the corner? Winnie Pooh, what are you looking at that? Why are you looking like that to me? Yeah, I'd be like that. Ballerina cappuccina. Me. Everybody's looking at the corner. That's me in the corner. I don't have the map of this place. It wasn't blocked up before. Dude, you have an axe. You can just like that. Well, you know. This guy was a soldier, not a scientist, you know. Climb down. The void.
Josh, stop!
I don't think that was Josh. That definitely did not look like Josh. Ah, the sun is melting me. So I can either go down there or I can just go here. The Moine entrance. Do you guys want to go to the Moine entrance? The Moine entrance. I don't know. Let's see what we have here. There's bound to be something cool, you know. Hi Freya, how you doing? Thanks so much for the lurk. Enjoy the lurk and for, you know, being here. Have a lovely one. And I don't think I was supposed to be here, like at all. I mean, there's a path, but you know, at what cost? Don't tell me that this is like one of those branching paths that I'm gonna be taking just because I decided to just not go where I wanted to go, or what I needed to go. Because where I need to go is the fact that I wanted to go. English, eh? Yeah, the full send. You know how that goes, eh? Visitor parking. Oh, great, eh? I cannot really go here, eh? Well, never mind. I mean, at least I didn't miss an item or something. Because it often be like that. For real. I'm losing my mind, eh? Right? That's me in the corner. That's me in the sewers. Can I go here? Well, I mean, I guess I can. Jump across. There's no going back once I do that, though. I hope that I won't be missing anything important. Just like that, the road ends. And just like that, the war begins. So let us see. Is this where I came from? No. Is this where I gotta go? No. Is this where I gotta go? Yes. Yeah. Or do I gotta like button mash my way up? No. No, yeah, this game knows better than to do that. Places I have never been before. And sounds that I've never heard before. And the boys are hearing sounds that they've never heard before. I say, ooh, a funky president is what we need. So, hey boys, hey girls, what you gonna do for the Nene Nation? Shout out to anybody who listened to Junior Senior back in the day. The fire. Let me hump across it. I wonder why there must be some, you know, a lot of fire, you know, below me. Did I just found the you know, the center of the earth by Brendan Fraser? Oh great, I can just drop down. Examine. Ow. Well, that's very cheap. Wow, eh? Oh, ain't that a kick in the head? Ow. I always say ow when my character just gets hit, because that's the thing to do, you know? That's what cool people do. I mean, what if I just don't fight him? You know? What if peace is indeed an option? Ow, 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 ow. We go. Ow, I'm getting bitten. I'm getting chewed on. I'm getting bited. My mech is getting bited. Pistol ammunition, just what the doctor ordered, you know? Some lead pills, as often I call them. Dive down. Diver down. Isn't that the name of a stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yes, it is. Diver down. Great. Sometimes the stare sounds like laughter from a little girl, and you know, it's a little bit disturbing. I'm fully going down to the place I belong, Mamma Mia Pizzeria. Let's go home, Mario. Let's go, Mario. I gotta play another Mario game someday. I've been thinking about maybe... Excuse me. I've been thinking about maybe playing either Super Mario World or New Super Mario Brothers, because it's been a little bit of a while since I last played that game. So it is one of those things, you know. Spooky, very spooky. It is the spookiest of the spooks. That's me and the spooky. That's me and the creepy pasta losing my marbles. That song is gonna be stuck on my head for quite a while. Or maybe it won't, because that was just a dream, eh? What's with this doll here? Who left this down here? I don't know. Maybe the doll left her? The doll leave her, eh? Because he leaves dolls somewhere. And that was when until I found the creature. Beam boom beam boom. Beam boom beam. I love those memes of, you know, the creature and evil Larry. Somebody just walked over there. Just... Let me see if I can get this guy, you know. Let me get him good. Got him. Another one, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, shoot me, baby. There you go. Easy peasy. Got a child struggling. Ain't that amazing? Ooh, what even is that? Is that a dragon? It looks like a dragon. Like a what? I'm gonna go here. Never mind, I'm not gonna go anywhere. You know, it is very convenient that the path keeps on going and it never cuts out. And then I never have to like figure out exactly where to go. It's just like this is some figment of somebody's imagination. So what now? I can't get through here. Well, speaking about, you know, figuring out where to go. There's bound to be a lot of environmental clues and stuff that I never got to pick up. Please keep noise to a minimum. Noise to a minimum and noise to a minimum. English, how does it even work? I got my leg crossed and it is getting a little bit sleepy, my leg. My leg. Well, so far so good. I don't feel like we are ever in great danger, but we are also never, you know, out of it either. Fascinating. What you gonna do now? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? It is important to know how to break a fall. Now that I think about it, if you guys don't know how to do it, well, that's the tip of the day, I guess. Learn how to break a fall. There we go. Let me drink some water. Now that I think about it, I've been meaning to try this out, but next stream I'm gonna be streaming No More Heroes. I don't know if it's gonna be better for me to, you know, finish a game before I keep on playing another one. But just in case, I want to try playing two games at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but you know what I mean. Yo, guys, what does it say here? Is that what I think it is? Silent Hill, eh? I know that reference. Check this out, eh? I'm gonna try the other path just to see what's up. Because I know that if I wait for, you know, for me to finish a game, I'm definitely gonna be, you know, keeping the backlog going on. And playing one game, you know, on Wednesday and then another game on Friday, sure, it's gonna make those games last longer, eh? But yeah, look guys, it is the game, eh? That would be nuts, yeah. And yeah, by playing one game on Wednesday and then another game on Friday, I feel like, you know, could be a little bit more productive that way. R.E. Cross Silent Hill. Can I die by going here? Would have been really funny. Pull off the pieces. Well, that stops it, sure. But what about the other place? Kinda wondering too much about that. I don't know if I should go here, if I should go the other way, actually. I mean, technically speaking, yeah, Silent Hill Cross Resident Evil is technically just Dead by Daylight, you know? Nothing wrong with that, yeah, it'll probably be more fun. Yeah, that way you guys have more variety going on. What was I about to say? Yeah, let me go over here. But I'm off to the gym. Catch you next time, gang. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping by and, you know, being as cool as you are. Oh, yeah. Good luck at the gym, bro. Good luck at the gym, bro. this place. So I can also go here, but I don't know if I'm going the right direction. I just want to check out every single place just because I wanna get everything in. So there really isn't anything here. How are those voltages inside? Can shock, burn, and cause death. Do I squeeze through, I wonder? Do I squeeze through? And it is my funeral, but sure, here we go. Oh, new weapon. I got a crowbar. Finally, I'm a free man. Let's see. I really hope that the crowbar is gonna be like good. It feels like nothing really beats, you know, using the axe, but if the crowbar is good, the crowbar is good. Well, I'm glad that we got that weapon. Oh, that stock sound effect. I don't even know the name of it, but you know, everybody recognizes that stock effect. It's really, really funny. It almost becomes too comical at times. I know that somebody basically just died, but you know. It often be like that. Okay, now if we go down here, we're supposed to be going the right direction, or so I think. So, let's see what we can find over here. Attention, nursing staff. All medication to be administered daily before 9 a.m. Before 9 a.m. That's really early. You know, I was contemplating, you know, saving stream, you know, for you know, tonight, but you know, it is not good for me to do that, you know, many times. So I just gotta push through. I got a child strong. And thus it begins, everybody, and thus it begins. I'm gonna go here first, just in case. Never mind, I'm not going here. So there's no going back now. This is the point of no return, it seems. I wonder what I need the crowbar for. It definitely feels like if I go that way, I'm definitely gonna die, so I'm gonna squeeze through here. Can't open, sure enough. There you go. You have to bonk the people. Let me guess, this is locked, yes. How did I know? Where's my crowbar? There we go. To bonk the people. Sometimes you bonk, sometimes you get bonked. Haha, got him. Take that, nerd. The lock is broken. Then why would you want me? Oh, that's why. Isn't it not a little bit, you know, dangerous for the locks to be on the other way instead of here? Got to go down. That doesn't really seem that important. Nothing much is really going on. Except death and destruction. Look at all those things. Look at all those chickens. Would you guys be like terrified if you guys were in a place like this? I feel like, you know, obviously a game is way different than, you know, real life, of course, but you know, we've been through places like this many times. Sometimes makes me wonder if we ever, you know, actually went to a place like this. I wonder if it would be just as impactful as if it is for people, you know, that play these games on, you know, for the first time. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. So let's see, if I go here and then I go there, would I be able to not die, hopefully? Number 3. Number 2. Is this another serum? It is, you know it. Take the serum, Pinkie Pie. Nothing more. I don't think I can, you know, break the fans just like that. And if I can, I don't even know if I had it in me to do that for the good of the people. That's number 5. I can't really do much about that. No. That would be number 1 and 2. But this doesn't have a thing. Puzzle time, everybody, puzzle time. Could there be another one over here? Yes, number 5. That'll get me number 4. I want a number 4, number 5. Just enjoy the crazy taste of chicken. I don't remember. Puzzle fighter time. Oh, puzzle fighter. Now that is a game I have not, you know, seen in a while. Puzzle fighter. Puzzle fighter, as people often say in the game. I don't remember being any good at that game, but I know that it was a really fun game. Babe. And of course I can unlock this. So I can only do that for the ones that are not occupied yet. So I gotta find a way to... So that would be number 2. What happens if I do number... Yeah, that would be that. Number 5 and number 6. That's number 4. So there might be one in which I could do number 3 and number 4, maybe. There you go. I don't really know if there's anything that I can do to change number 1, so I don't think so. And then, Cataploom. We did it, everybody. We solved one puzzle of many more to come. Yippee! Puzzle God. How does he do it? Nobody knows. We did it, everybody. Takes me to the same place, so that there's nothing to fear about, you know, missing out on stuff. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing everywhere. Let's go, Geronimo. Say, Geronimo. Say, Geronimo. Say. Look at all those gears, everybody. Eh? Thank you for the GGs. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, we did. I'm doing it well. Oh, time to save, just in case. Doing it well. You know, it is true that this game is not that eventful, but you know, we're just vibing through it. As it is. Sorry. That's more because I didn't sleep that well. I mean, I didn't sleep for that long either. I did have to sleep at like 5 a.m. because of me not looking at the time. Wow, would you look at the time? I love it that the game had the courtesy of giving me a save point, but also auto-saving it. It does seem to be one of those things. Let me get my microphone a little bit closer. There we go. For some reason, this was reminding me a little bit of the Monsters Inc. video game, but I don't know why. Clearly, somebody doesn't want me to be in here, but you know, I don't want them to be in there either. Wow, fascinating. Oh, hold on, BRB. There we go, sorry for that. Boo, eh? Did I scare you, eh? Sorry, I was just cleaning my ear. Silent Hill, where are you? There we go. Oh, Silent Hill, we're gonna fight a really creepy boss. We're gonna die, I'm gonna sweat. A lot of grease in my forehead. Let me clean it up so that I won't be greasy. There we go. Ain't that amazing, eh? Rafa, ¿qué andas haciendo ahí en el juego? Ping-pong. Ping-pong es un muñeco muy guapo de café. ¿Qué onda, Rafa? ¿Cómo andas, eh? How you doing, Rafa? What are you doing in the game, Rafa, eh? Why are you there in the game, eh? And why did you lost like 50 kilos, eh? Eh? Let's see what this guy has to say. Can I just shoot at him, eh? Ah, ese es el witch, ya quisiera, eh? So let's see. Let me just check out my surroundings just in case, just in case something goes on. Now that's some kinky stuff right there, you know? What if I just shoot him, eh? Hey.
Doctor, do you need some help? You're bleeding bad. Don't you touch me! I bleed out the sin, but it grows.
Bleed out the sin, eh?
So I must let it out every day.
Man, you fool, eh? Semana Santa se está penitenciando, sí, eh? Yeah, it is the Holy Week. He's going through his sins, eh? I can treat a wound, eh?
I can stop the bleeding. I don't want your help. These wounds cannot heal.
Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. What are you doing here? I kind of wonder the same. Eh? I don't know why this guy would be, you know, just going on here, eh? Randomly.
Why did you come to this place?
I come here to remind myself. It's the only place I go where she listens to me.
She listens to you. Who, eh?
Who listens? Scarlet? Is she here?
Scarlet. Oh, is that her daughter? His daughter, sorry.
My baby. My beautiful child. Daddy forgot to bring you a present today. She loves dollies.
How can he talk when he is not moving his mouth? Give the doll to Dr. Finch. Shh. Dr. Finch? Rafa? Is that you, eh? I told you that was you, eh? Just gonna give you the doll, eh? Ah, Finch, not Finch, eh? No Finch. No Finch in this room, eh?
Scarlet's doll. Where did...
I wonder if I just got myself the bad ending just because of this. That man is gonna die, not because of me, but because of the doll, you know?
Dr. Finch, what's happening? What's going on?
Oh, he's getting a sick tattoo. Oh, what is it gonna turn into, I wonder? Is he just gonna explode? Oh, by the way, Rafa, did you get the alert too, on your phone, eh? I wonder if you got it too, eh? También te salió a ti el simulacro, Rafa, eh? Me pregunto si también te salió a ti, eh? Check it what?
Oh my god.
Okay, we are playing Coraline now. Where's my phone, by the way?
Forgive me.
I'm not on my phone. Wow. Just like that. Just in one bite. Isn't that amazing, eh? Well, that's gonna be my turn, eh? Welcome to the family. I don't know her, you know, her pattern or anything, eh? Ah, got him, eh? Digo Discord, eh? Okay, I'm gonna check Discord. Just because she told me to. Big O. Was that actually... Hold on, eh? Did it actually... Is that actually your screenshot? Oh, if that's actually your screenshot, that's... Ooh. Man, eh? That must have broken the atmosphere quite badly, eh? Why? Okay. Chale, Rafa, se te cebó, eh. Se te mataron la inspiración, eh. I mean, I'm just shooting at it. I don't even know if there's anything that I must do. Eh. Maybe I should. Yeah, I was about to say. Ow. She hits hard. Oh, she can hit twice. That kind of sucks. I gotta find a way to hack away her legs. It's working, guys. It's working. Ow. There we go. Wow, ¿quieres jugar off? Sí, yo digo que sí se puede. Me pregunto quién será ese tonto, eh. Yeah, if you guys want to play off, that is a game and a half. I feel like you could do it, but play the Spanish translation, because otherwise you won't, you know, get the puzzles. The puzzles are supposed to be in French, by the way. Yeah, well, I mean, officially off is now in Spanish because of the remake. But... O sea, off está en español por el remake. Pero el original sí tenía puzzles que estaban en francés. Yeah, the original off actually had puzzles that were in French. Oh, come on. Yeah, let me use one of those. There you go. Let me get him like that. Ah. Yo gastando mi inglés. I don't really know if I should use the crowbar. I don't feel like that's the case, eh? There you go. There you go. She's now dead, everybody. Eh? Yeah. Oh, I should have used a crowbar, actually. I mean, there's a reason why the game the English. There's a reason why the game give me a new, a new weapon. Eh? Or why the game gave me? Oh, phase 2, I guess. Ow. Wait, I have no bullets left. At least not for this weapon, eh? There you go. Oh, why won't you stay down, eh? Okay, she's doing flips now. I don't know if I like that. Ah, whoa, eh? Hopefully that won't insta-kill me. I was about to say. Oh, we got that trip hop going on now. Ah, come on. We're gonna miss. This is not really going well, huh? You know, let me just get some hits in. There you go. Another one, eh? Another one, eh? I know that this is not Friday, but I'm doing what I can, eh? It seems I'm interrupting her attacks quite well, actually. Ah, except for that one, eh? Let me do one of these. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. Oh, did you guys see that, eh? Another one. And thus, we have performed Fetus Delitus, eh? Wow, the key, just like in Coraline, eh? This is how Coraline should have gone, you know? You know, in the game, eh? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm getting submerged in the sludge. Thus I go, eh? Wow. Kinda looks like the game over screen from Medieval. But we did it, everybody. We finished one boss. This boss was pretty alright, I gotta say. Wasn't too difficult. Stun enemies can be finished with heavy attacks. There we go. We did it, y'all. We beat Coraline, eh? Blech. Did I get to keep the key, eh? At least, eh? Don't tell me that he's gonna be like, where am I? You know? Because you know. And thus, we found the key. The key to what? I don't really know, but we got a key. Ain't that lovely, everybody? I've seen that symbol on this key before. I don't remember. The Founder's key. Oh yeah, I remember seeing it in a town hall when I was a kid. I can't remember when in the building though. I do think I know it. Plus, there's other places in which we can actually like use that. It's just a matter of me exactly remembering where they are. I just do not remember. Maybe there was one in the cemetery. So let's go there first and see what we can find. So Dr. Fitch is dead. No, not Dr. Finch, but Dr. Fitch, you know? You know the difference between one and the other. One and the other. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let me see if I can go back to the cemetery real quick. As far as I'm concerned, there was also another one in my house, but I don't really know if that's the case. It seems like I have enough speed. Ow. Ow. Well, actually, there's nothing in here that I can do, or nothing for me in here. So I'm just wasting precious resources. So according to this, I could technically go to the cemetery from here. No. No, it is blocked. Although maybe from here. Hello. Anything I can do with this trailer? No. I mean, I could technically go through the park, right? The gate is sealed shut. There's no way I could open it. So there really is no way for me to go back to the cemetery. That's a little bit, you know. GPD. And I cannot really go there as well. So I'm just gonna go back home first and see what I can find. There is a possibility that there may not be anything in there for me, or at least that I won't be able to enter my house. I'm gonna enter my home. Yep. Not in the slightest. And as I said, I don't believe that there's any way for me to go back to the cemetery. Like, sure enough, I can go through the park and such, but there's really nothing else for me there. This is just if you wanted to come back and do everything and anything. Nope. There really is not anything for me here. Where have I seen those other logs though? I do feel like there was one in the cemetery. But maybe it's one of those things that you can only access in a post-game, you know, in a second playthrough. Okay, so let's go to the place then. Not through here though. I was gonna keep on rolling it. What happens if I just do this? I'm just gonna do this instead. Did you guys just see that? That is some magic stuff right there. I know that, you know, Silent Hill has a lot of has a lot of things like that. But that definitely sucks, I keep on rolling, Did you guys see that dog? That dog, which was it just flew past me. Well, I mean, you know, what can you expect? Ow. Okay. So let's just go directly to the place, you know. That was really weird. Keep on rolling. Where am I going? Where's everybody going? Bingo. That's the kind of stuff that you can only see in this game. That was a funny dog. Yeah, that was one funny dog. It was one funny dog. So you just gotta go straight through here, right? Yes. I was definitely not expecting that from this game, but you know, here we are, Silent Hill. Oops, I punched my microphone. Someday I'm gonna punch a hole, you know, on my microphone, you know, by accident. And it's not gonna be pretty. So let's see. I don't feel like there was anything outside. I have the vague memory of seeing one of those lockers on the cemetery, and then I did it again. But I mean, I'm not punching the microphone, but you know, more like anything going through, just, you know, moving the air trap, the air plosive, the plosive thing. Let's see if I remember correctly. No, not here. I can save them, so that's pretty good. I remember that song. That's really good. Me when I save. So, I do remember that the place that I needed to go was here, right? Yes. Let's check this out, y'all. I wonder why they would keep something like this hidden in, you know, in a place like this. I mean, nothing ever tells us that that's not ever happening in, you know, the places in which we live. You know, we may find a lot of, you know, cool stuff if we just look around. We may die because of it, but you know, we may also find some cool stuff. Oh, it's pretty good. I just really wish that the camera would turn way faster than what it does, because otherwise it definitely sucks. I hear the enemy. I don't know if the enemy hears me. Got him, man. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Eh? There you go. Right through the throat. That's actually like pretty. Ooh. Hello. Just follow me. I'm just gonna cheese them, you know. Look at that. Look at this girl's tumbao, eh. There we go. Another one. Just because you guys, you know, have been behaving, guys. You guys get another execution. Eh? That sounded really wrong. Eh? This book looks ancient. The pages are all tattered. I can barely read the text. To continue on the path we have laid before us, it is vital that the people remember the road traveled. We must continuously provide, update, and nurture accurate records of the past that cannot be challenged by outsiders. Once the lore has been handed over, the lore thickens. The keeper shall continue himself to an uninterrupted sanctuary. There he shall learn the history of the founders. In God's name, so shall it be. Wow. In defense of the tenants, it is necessary that one person preside over the punishments of any members who have fallen from the path. These rulings must be based on complete understanding of the law set forth and must be executed without prejudice. The executor of law must not waive weave in the responsibility of enacting this power. He must declare his oath in public forum to uphold the ideals of the book. In God's name, so shall it be. Fascinating. I wonder what they're referring to. Could this be bad? Okay. Examine it. Oh. A dagger? Or is that a full sword? I got a dagger now. Hope that I can use it as a weapon, though. Got yourself now.
Wait a minute. Is this?
Wait a minute. I mean, how do you even correlate one thing with the other? I don't even know. We got the ceremonial dagger. I hope that I can use that as a weapon. But how would I know between this and the knife? Oh, it just takes place of my knife. Well, that's actually like pretty good. Ceremonial dagger. I'm gonna try to use it more often then. Feels rather important. With the truth of the old believers fractured, it is essential that one person maintain and effectuate the modern sectarian rights we have toiled so faithfully to create and protect. After taking up the mantle of this post, the performer of rites shall make a pilgrimage to the edge of the Forsaken region to purify himself from the sins of the past. There he will beseech the forefathers for forgiveness and understanding. In God's name, so shall it be. And what about here? In the pursuit of creating a more perfect way, rules must be followed and rules must be enforced. Any member who ignores this command shall be dealt with swiftly and in view of all. This shall ensure continued prosperity. It is therefore imperative that the effective master of arms not weave in the responsibility of enacting this power until his last day in this life. In God's name shall it be. Ain't that amazing? Okay, hold on. I know I've seen this before. Have you though? There's a big tree over here. There doesn't seem to be any kind of like slots or anything that I can use this with, or in, or to, or from, or where, or fro, or whatever. There doesn't seem to be any doors as well. Oh wait, hold on. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if there's another one over here. Like, I may find some that I've never seen before. And I wonder what the indication may be. Sounds a little bit too suspicious. A little bit too suspicious, if I say so myself. Two paths. Well, actually, just one. That actually like, simplifies the things way more. That's pretty good. It's gonna be really bad when I start hearing dead people. I really wish that this game would have like a 180 turn. You know, it only feels natural to have one. But no, I just roll, and I roll backwards. Nothing here, nothing there. Have you guys ever heard of anything similar? Like in real life. I don't know if there's like hidden tunnels inside of like a downs hole or something of the sorts. Just feels like something that wouldn't really happen until it actually happens. And then and only then. And then and only then, you know? You know what true fear is like, eh? Although I wonder where this is leading us, though. There might really be something really wrong with this place. I sure wish that I could save my game, y'all. I should wish that I could save my game. Look, guys, we have two references in one. We have Reminiscible and Financial Predator. Hello. 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 So I cannot go down. I can only try to do as much as I can over here. Well, let's see where this takes us, because this is gonna be one of those things, eh? Will you use the ink ribbon, eh? Or will I call the phone guy? Hello. Me when I do hello. Hello, it's me. Is it me you're all looking for? Oh, so that's where it takes me. Now that makes more sense. And then FNAF or you know it. You know it. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Not bad, not bad. What time is it? It is 2:30. Let me just stretch. There we go. Me wanna stretch, me wanna stretch. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta stretch like that, you know? Sometimes you just gotta oxygenate your brain. Because otherwise it gets really stinky. Ooh. We could have a lot of oxygenating my brain. You subscribe. Well, there's a lot of dead people in here. I don't know if this was me or who did that, but somebody did that, you know, but not me. Okay, now that we have established my innocence, I now gotta find the places in which I can... You know, I wonder if I can stab this guy. So technically I can, it seems. Ow. Ow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow. There you go. A little bit easier that way. Maybe I just had to do that. Just go here and go there and then go everywhere. I did hear something else opening up. I wonder why the game makes that much emphasis on the serums. Like, it actually has to load in and load out a full cutscene just for that. Edwin Holloway is buried here. He was one of Shepherd's Glen's original founders. In memory of Edwin Holloway, died November 4th in 1879. 39 or 59 years of age. Ye living mortals, stop and read a solemn warning from the dead. Your life is fleeting, only death is sure. Trust in our God, all will be secure. Wow. Fascinating, eh? Just a one teeny tiny problem. He's dead, I'm alive, eh? Got him, eh? Boom, eh? That ought to show him. Eh? So that takes me there. Oh, could I go here? Yes. I just kicked. I just kicked that thing. Eh? We have already, you know, toyed with that thing. There might be something good in here. But the names are entirely worn away. That kind of sucks, you know? I mean, there's nothing that they can do about it, but, you know, it still sucks. I don't particularly think that there's gonna be one tombstone that has like an opening for this dagger. But you know, who knows? Who knows? Let me see what else I can find. I don't think I can go in here? Question mark? No. What about over here? I'm trying to make memory of exactly which places have that symbol. It does look like I can go here. But should I? Should I not? That's just Main Street. Kubrick Avenue, you know, shout out to Stanley Kubrick. It's the park. Should I keep on investigating inside over here? Like, I know that there might be something that I may be missing. So I might as well just try and do that. Because who knows? So let's get that going on. Let's get that going on. Let's get that going on. I've been thinking about maybe playing a Kirby game. I have, for the longest time, the only Kirby game that I've ever played has been Kirby's Adventure, you know? So maybe I ought to play something good, you know? Maybe I ought to play Peak. But we'll see. If anything, which Kirby games do you recommend me playing? I know that, you know, the Kirby games from the 64, the Nintendo 64, are really good. So I may give this a try. But, you know, I'm open to any kind of recommendation when it comes to, like, Kirby games. I guess I'm glad that I did take care of the enemies over here. I don't know if they're gonna respawn or if there's gonna be, like, any more. But at this, I'm gonna try and keep this going. I saw a corpse there. I was just about to say this isn't good. Some shotgun shells in a first aid kit. What a time to be alive. Maybe those were already there, I just missed them. Okay, let's see. There's bound to be something good. That guy was spewing and spewing it. Okay, you do you. You do you. There you go. I was about to say, yeah, I'm just glad that for as long as a range as this guy has, doesn't seem to have like the longest range with his normal one. There also seems to be another variant of those guys, and I don't know if I like that, you know. Feels a little bit too much. Feels a little bit too much. Oh, so that's where this takes me. Okay, that's a neat shortcut. Not so much of a shortcut, but you know, it is a neat addition to the layout or whatever. I'm just gonna try find either my way back home or places in which I can use this this dagger in, because I don't have the key technically. The other day I went to I love the videos of that guy. They're really funny, you know. The guy that goes, the other day I went to my mom's house and then I fixed her clock toilet and now that thing is actually, you know, working now or something, you know. He kind of looks like a Tex-Mex guy, And well, I mean, he talks like it. Is this where the save point was? I don't even know. Granted, the only reason why I'm going back is just so that I can see if I can go back to my house. There you go. This is what I was, you know, searching for. Get that going on, man. There we go. You know, once I saw a video, I believe it was by the anime guy and his friends. You know, they went to, well, I mean, Ronhammer pistol. Okay. That's actually like pretty good. It does replace my normal pistol. I don't have any ammunition for that though. And yeah, I was watching that video and it was a video about, you know, breaking tiles with your fist, like, you know, the chop motion, like that, you know, breaking those tiles. And it kind of got me wondering, how much force do you need to break, you know, tiles like that, you know? Like it does seem like something that, you know, people that only like train like really hard could only do. But you know, it did kind of got me wondering how much force you need for that. Okay, so here I am. There might really be no real reason for me to go back here, but you know, I got a cool new pistol because of that. How good is it gonna be, man? I mean, I don't know, but you know, I guess we will find out once we actually get to shoot some stuff. If I ever found more bullets. There goes the dog. I don't know if the dog can follow me. Nah, there's no real reason for me to kill the dog. I mean, I know that it's gonna be a nuisance later, but you know, if the devs were really not expecting anybody to come here, then they wouldn't have put the dogs in there, you know. It's part of the thrill of the game. Gotta learn when to play now. You gotta know when to fold. Know when to hold. I love that song. I love that song. I know that many people do not like country, but I love you got to know where to fold. Know where to hold. Ah, what idea. Take that, society. Ow. You know, I better move because otherwise it's gonna be a mistake. I mean, unless I get him, well, he's, you know, over here. You can get me, man. And too far away. Oh, come on, I was not even in range. Let me use one of those. Ow. Big ooh. Oh, nice aim. There you go. So as long as you know, move adjacent to them, that shouldn't be any problems, I feel. But I don't know how true that may be. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction or I'm just going back. It feels like I'm going back. Just saying. Yeah, I hear the dogs, and this is the place in which I'm coming back. So this is just my long, you know, my long road ahead on going back and see if I can go back to house, you know, to my home. The house. I actually like watch House. Not the other day, but I watched it like, you know, years ago. And it's a cool movie. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people just, you know, watch the movie because of the cat. You know, it is a pretty cool cat. There we go. I know that eventually I will have to come back, mostly because, you know, there's a lot of path still ahead. Let's see, will I be able to actually, like, you know, open up my house? Go inside my house and then go in the park. I don't even know. I mean, we do have access to the park. It's just one of those things that, you know, you don't really go to. Honey, I'm home or whatever. There's a note next to the phone. Adam, don't forget to ask Curtis about the engine. Did he ever? I wonder. Also, we cannot really go inside the house per se. There's nothing to eat in the fridge besides I'm not hungry. It's been how many days now since you're right here? Oh. There you go. And now we have gained access to the house, y'all. And thus it begins. Mom said these dishes were wedding presents from people. How come we never used them? I mean, that's a very mom thing to do, you know? Or a very grandma thing to do. You just want to display them, yeah? Looks like mom made a big dinner. Why didn't anyone eat it? It's all spoiled now. That's a little bit sad. It won't budge. It won't budge. So I just came here for some items. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. Could have been way worse than just coming here just for lore, you know? Nobody likes that. Okay, so I've dealt with that. I feel like I have opened up all of the secret places that I missed by just not having the right item. But who knows? Many more mysteries still lurk in the place or whatever. I don't know. Where's the dog? I'm sure that that's a nod to Silent Hill 1. Probably. Maybe, I don't know. So here we are now. Let's see what that was, you know, that was doing. But before I do that, let me see and ask Mom about, you know, everything and anything. Maybe she's still here, maybe she's not. Hello.
Just let me be, Alex.
Well, I mean, if you say so, Mom, she doesn't love me anymore. There's some people that definitely like that. Some people ask for it, like, in a space, and they be like, they don't love me. Which is actually a real condition. Well, not so much a condition, but you know. People who often feel like that often got mistreated by some other people, so it definitely sucks. And I know that you will return to me, but I miss you dearly and whatever and whatever and whatever. I have read that. So it's not their fault, you know. It's more so the fault of the people who mistreated them. The laundry bamper. What a name, the bamper. The bumpy, the boompy. God, I love my dogs. I love my dogs, and they love me. I know that. I know that's the truth. Let's see. Now we can now find what that was. You know, was hiding. And thus here we go. We're finally in the forbidden room, everybody. What will we find? Man, oh man, I don't know. Blue steel shotgun. Okay, have a new gun now. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I came here then. Look at this shower. All the blood. All the blood. It definitely paid off to just, you know, do the round trip. I got the attic key. The attic key. Did we ever... Excuse me. Did we ever get access to the attic? I do not think so. Let's see. Because if anything, where would we find an attic? Not a fanatic, but the attic. I need to get to open it. Eh? Oh, well, look at you, eh? Oh man, what is it that I'm gonna be finding? Eh? These are Dad's books. He always got so worked out if I touch any of his stuff. Wow, look at all these chickens there. That is a deer and a half. Gonna keep the dagger just in case. Do you guys feel like or think that maybe he has a hunting rifle? I should have checked the TV. Eh? Let me check the TV just in case. Can I not check the TV? Eh? Oh, well, never mind then. Oh, I can open it. Actually, I can open it. What's on the TV? We are watching Candle Cove. Eh? Candle Cove. This is the same TV my parents had when I left. There's definitely something going on the TV, eh? Yeah, I said that, yeah. Jinx bought me a soda, eh? Lamar. I gotta watch the Candle Cove video again. I know that, you know, back in the day I used to, not avoid, but at least, you know, watch from a distance, you know, things that may otherwise, you know, not be the safest thing to watch, eh? For a kid, at least, you know. When it comes to like horror and whatnot. So I may need to watch Candle Cove, you know, the original video of Candle Cove again. Candle Cove. Boxes. I'm kicking the boxes. Gonna kick the mannequin. Can I stop the mannequin though? That's a really strong mannequin. Eh? Okay, so I only have a few places to go. What about this place? Look, everybody, physics. Physics. I got this. Hey, this is me. What am I doing? That is a really weird picture, actually. Kind of look like the picture of a corpse. Jinx, buy me a soda. There we go. It's been a little bit of a while since I last drank any soda, now that I think about it. I've been drinking mostly water. So I know that, you know, carbonation helps a lot with digestion. So maybe I ought to drink some soda, you know, from time to time. Open it up. Ah, my eyes.
I want to show you.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
That's for girls.
This belonged to your grandpa.
Hey.
His father, too. And now we want you to have it.
Well, I don't want it.
I know it doesn't look like much, but this is the most important thing I could ever give to you.
Is it worth $1 million?
Much more than that.
Wow.
This is a symbol of our family's past. And our future.
And yes, I guess it doesn't.
Yes.
Think fast. Yeah. my flashback like
To show anybody this ring. Not even Alex.
But I want to show Alex.
Do you remember when I told you sometimes you must do things and not ask why? Well, this
I
is
know
one
it.
of those times.
Yes, sir.
That's
I wonder why they wouldn't want me to, you know, to see the ring. Well, I mean, because 7 days, right? Actually, ooh, that is a nice idea for like an animation, you know, of Sadako just going 7 days, and then Wesker is just like 7 minutes, you know, and it's like Sadako versus Wesker. Now that's an idea for an animation. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember that when I started playing this game, I was using these headphones that I'm using right now, these earphones, these in-ear monitors, and I kept saying, "Yo, I modded in a stereo audio thingy," and it's badly done because when I hear things from my right, I hear them on my left, and so on and so forth. I just had my headphones like backwards. I put them on backwards, and I was like, "Oh yeah, the things from the left sound from my right, and so on and so forth." I just had my headphones backwards. So apologies to, you know, to anybody who did the stereo mod for, you know, for this game, because I kept bashing your work, and I was like, you know, they did a bad job, but no, it was me. I'm sorry. Certificate of release or discharge from active duty. Name Shepard Alan J. Rank Colonel. Pay grade 06. I don't know what that means. Date of birth 1959 04 18. Wow. On April. Place of entry into active duty, Fort Benning, GA, whatever that means. Last duty assignment and major command. The 23rd Airborne Corps. No, that's that's not the 20th, the 23rd. That's the 18th. There we go. The 18th Airborne Corps. Right. No? Yeah, that's the 18th. Airborne Corps, yeah. Stations were separated. Fort Bragg and C. Decorations, medals, badges, and campaign ribbons awarded or authorized. Good Conduct Award, Purple Heart, Silver Star. Military education, basic parachute training, Air Assault course, U.S. Military Command and Staff College. Type of separation, release from active duty. Character of service. Honorable narrative. Narrative reason for separation. Retirement. Wow. I hereby certify that the attached document is a true and accurate record of the best of my knowledge. To the best of my knowledge. Signed, Alan J. Shepard. Who knew it? English, how does it work? Investigate. Oh, we have a puzzle. I just wish I knew what the final image would be. It does feel like this would be, you know, part of this. I cannot really move this. That does look like the top. Feels a little bit weird to, you know, go at this. Oh, I can actually like move it with my D-pad. It still feels a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Will he be able to do it? Can we get the puzzle god again? God, I wish I knew it. So I cannot really move that from there. I kind of feel like I gotta move these two pieces on the, you know, to the middle. Maybe that's not even necessary. I guess nobody ever seems to know. and then to the middle, and to the middle. Uh-huh. I get it. I don't get it. Alright. Okay, that feels, you know, right enough. So I gotta somehow make this thing go the other way. Like this thing. So let me just move this, and then move this. Uh-huh. One thing leads to another. That doesn't seem like it goes this way either way. So let me just move this, and then move this, and then move this. And somehow find a way to move all of this as well, eh? Are you guys ready for some cool puzzle action, eh? Because I don't, eh? I mean, it doesn't seem to be too bad. But that's just me talking, you know, and not doing it. So how's your day been, chat? Have you guys been having a lovely day? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Lokusho. Wait a minute, that doesn't go there. So if I do move this here, and then I go all the way over here, wouldn't that be at the top? Yeah, that should be at the top. Then and only then I can do this. Oh yeah, that definitely does not go at the top. So I gotta find a way to move this all the way over here. Eh? But how do I do that? Eh? Well, I actually move everything and anything over here like this. Oh man, what a bother! But also what an interesting puzzle. Eh? I remember that not a Link to the Past, but Wind Waker had something similar. I wonder if I could, technically speaking, just move this in a... Not in a circle, but in a... Like, make a little bit of a loop-de-loop. Do that. Because if I do this instead... And just move this... And then and only then I can do that. So not the best way to go on about this. So let me do this instead. And then and then They are so backwards. It's so backwards. I mean, yeah, sure enough, if I do go over here, it's gonna be like that, but if I in change do this instead, not a good idea, not a good idea. Look at me solving puzzles and then unsolving them, just the minute I do them and I don't do them, right? You know how that often goes. Plus, I also gotta, you know, fix this over here. It's definitely not in the best place. I also kind of wonder if I have all of the pieces to begin with. I'm beginning to wonder if I have all the pieces. I don't think I have them, but I gotta try and get them all now. I don't think I have them. I don't think I have them. I don't have them, really. I don't think I have them. I don't think I have them. I don't have them, really. Yeah, it is so close to solving, but, you know, even if I put this two over here, I still gotta, you know, move this over here or somewhere. So I unfortunately gotta move everything. Eh? Oh, come on, did I really? So I move this, and then I move this. And then and only then I cannot move anything, eh? So my idea is that I probably have to move them all the way over here. Probably, eh? I already messed everything up, so it's gonna be not as easy of a thing, eh? I gotta be honest. And that moves all the way over here. Man, I wonder how, you know, what's the minimum of steps would be to actually, like, you know, do this puzzle, eh? Not even close. Not even close. And then and only then I can move this. I have a vague recollection of doing something similar, but that may only be me. And then and only then this thing is already here, so I gotta move that yes or yes. I'm sure that there's like an algorithm to actually, like, you know, go on about this. I just don't know it. And then I move this here, and then I move this here. Can't really move this here because there's really no space. I mean, unless I go on about this going here. A little bit of a niche on my thing. This is the crown, right? This seems to be the crown. I really don't know. This will definitely take me some time, so bear with me. I mean, unless I move this over here. What even is time, eh? What even is the concept of time, eh? And you know that I'm losing my mind whenever I'm, you know, just speaking about everything and anything, eh? So no. I'm fully confident that I do gotta put this in the middle. Just a matter of actually knowing where. And no, this definitely gotta go down here, so I gotta find a way to rotate. Because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I don't know where this goes. I don't have the ways to actually, like, get that thing down there. It does feel like it should be, you know, this is making me go, yeah, this is making us go bananas. What's preventing me from just taking, you know, the places outside of its own socket and then, well, I mean, I guess it does have a little bit of a rail system. Can I not respawn the thing, and just, you know, go outside and then go inside and then reordering the pieces maybe? Because, you know, if I did happen to stumble upon a guide to actually, like, do this, I have already gone way past the original state in which the pieces were. So nothing that I can do when it comes to that. So let me get this here. And once again, I cannot move this, you know, from here, except this. It would really help if I knew exactly where this piece goes. Like, I got the middle sorted out, but I don't know where that goes. Oh, come on. And I cannot move this up. So maybe. So that exclusively goes up. And these two pieces go down here. But where does this, and this go? And this? Too many questions. So little answers. That does not go in there. In the slightest. And this is backwards. So maybe I did have it, you know, a little bit of a while ago. Just a matter of me knowing exactly what I'm doing. Which is harder to say. Than to do. I wonder if I save the game and then I reload, will the puzzle go back to its original like state? I wonder. Isn't the solution on the wall? Is it? Is it? Or is it here? It probably is on the wall because I don't think I see anything over here. I may have missed the solution actually. Specialize me with my specialized. Unclouded by hate and destruction. Isn't the solution on the wall? Oh, it is. Separate. England. So that thing should go there and that thing should go there. Separate. Why did I duck? So this indeed goes here. And that thing should go there. Sure enough, that goes there. And this should go this way. So yeah, thank you for letting me know because otherwise I wouldn't have noticed like at all. Sometimes you get really like focused on one thing and then you don't really look at the big picture. So thank you for reminding me. And this goes down here, right? So that goes there. You gotta do thank you. Sure. There's still the problem of me not being able to move this around. Like once these things are in the middle, I should definitely not touch them. But I still gotta put this over here. Like sure enough, this goes here. I cannot really turn if I do that. So maybe I can put this over here then. So many pieces that I gotta move, so few little moves that I can actually like do. I mean, at least it's not like in Fatal Frame. In that game, if you do mess a move, so sometimes you get puzzles that have limited moves, and that definitely sucks. Man, I'm just moving things randomly. I only know that I gotta put this over here. There's always an algorithm for this kind of stuff. Just gotta find a way to actually like move this over here. Which may be more productive if I do so this way? Like over here, eh? Like sure enough, that gets me this. But then this should be down there either way. Oh man. And I believe that this goes here. Like this one goes here, or maybe this one goes there. No, that one goes here. This should go further down. And then and only then, I move this here, so that I can move this here. Then I can move this here, which I know that this goes the other way. We really got a choice. My only, not gripe, but my only, I guess, objective right now would be to put this thing like over here. Like so. Nope, never mind. And this definitely cannot go over here. So unless I can put this thing over here, like the little scroll ribbons, because I don't believe that. No, actually, like this goes over here. Okay. So my objective is to put this all the way over here, while I keep this other thing down. But I cannot do so because this thing is like on the way. And this seems to go all the way over there as well. So maybe, just maybe. Uh-huh. And then and then I get the and then the No. Like, at all? Like, this thing shouldn't even leave the right side. Should it? Should it not? Definitely feels like that. Then if I move this all the way back, then I get this thing going on. I'm definitely moving some stuff around. Not the kind of stuff that I would otherwise move. Huh? But I'm moving things. I'm definitely moving things. For better or for worse. For better or for worse. How's your day been, everybody? Have you guys been having a lovely day? This feels so close yet so far. So close yet so far. Something fell. Oh, it was my charger. My charger just decided to end it all instead of watching me suffer through it. And then and only then. No. Because if I do move this, it sometimes feels like I'm going backwards. I wonder how many people, you know, got stuck on this puzzle quite often. So my reasoning is I do gotta put this over here, like over here, and this stays over here. Like this is the part of the ribbon that goes over there, like you see. So I gotta put this here and put this here while I bring down the house. I'll bring down this here and then this here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Things sometimes seem to be moving on their own, and this has to keep on being here. But how can I move that without moving the other piece? The one piece is real, eh? Huh. At least I now have put that over there, but that doesn't really move much. And that doesn't do anything. I just don't want to start moving this all the way over here. I want to keep it over here. I want to keep it in the source code. So if you guys would you know, make this puzzle or like do this puzzle, what would you guys do in this situation? Like what would be the next step that you guys would take? Because man, oh man, man, oh man. I mean, even if I move that, I'm still in a little bit of a pickle, huh? Yeah, just break it open. Like at this point, I don't really know why, you know, somebody would put up with this. And then again, and that's what I'm doing. Gonna move this. I mean, unless I completely break open this formation, like if it was an RPG, this formation. I would just bring me here, and then put everything over there. Uh-huh. I feel like I'm doing it, but I also feel like this is giving me a false sense of accomplishment of some sort. Although it does feel like I'm making some kind of progress. Like sure enough, now I have put this over here. But at what cost? You know? Like these things are all the way over here. So I gotta find a way to actually like break, you know, bring them open over here. Not bring them open, but bring them over here. Gotta find a way to break down the house. Sure enough, if I do bring this here and this here. Oh, it feels like I'm very, very close to that. It's gonna take me like a million years, but you know, eventually we will be able to do it. Feels like I'm so close. Don't take that into, you know, outside of context, eh? If anything, it would be the other one, right? Like, not this one. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You may be asking, yo, bro, what are you even doing, eh? I don't know. I'm definitely doing something, eh? Uh-huh. It feels so close yet so far away. If I do put this here, and then this, aha, and then aha, and then aha, and then aha. That should be the thing. Like, this should be it. If I only have this thing over here, eh? But we have half of it done, everybody. We have half of it done. Wait. Like, yeah, shouldn't this be like here? Right? Shouldn't that be there? Yeah, it feels like instead of going here, it should be here. Okay, I feel like I have that a little bit more cleared up. But how do I bring this down here? Uh-huh. We just move them a little bit. No, that isn't it. But what if? What if? What if? I mean, you may be able to say, yo, just bring them back just the same way that you bring them back up. I guess I could do that? No, that shouldn't be it. Because if I do bring this up here, like, sure enough, if I just go on around like this, I'm just gonna, you know, ring around the rosy or whatever. And even if I do that, it has to go this way. Never mind, no. Oh, 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 oh. No, not really. Jesus Christ. No, if I put myself over here, yeah. I'm sorry who everybody's watching, because, you guys may already have had the answer already, but I know that it may be really frustrating to see somebody go through this and being like, nah, you already like messed up and so on and so forth. So apologies for that. I'm so messing everything up. Like, no, it feels like this is not the right way to go on about it. I mean, I already messed it up. Man, we were so close as well. Like, sure enough, this goes here, but no, I cannot move anything elsewhere. Yeah, I cannot really go back to the original state of mind. New York state of mind. In New York. Tomatoes and hot potatoes in New York. I don't even know what I'm saying. Because it's New York, New York. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Tukit, tun 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 kin. I'm losing my mind. Uh-huh. Da. I don't know what to do. Da. I don't know what to do. Tut 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 tun 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 tun. I know that for the sake of the stream, I might just need to search for an answer, but man, oh man, I don't want to do that. I do not want to know. Do not want to do that. Then again, I don't want this to be like the rest of the stream as well. But, you know, I already went past the point of no return when it comes to like messing with the layout of this thing. So maybe in time I will solve this puzzle. Toot, 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 toot. And even for people who have played this game before, I imagine that it is not too often that you get to, you know, get this puzzle on your first try. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Like, I guess for your own sake, it's best to remember the steps of this puzzle, because otherwise you will be messing this up so royally. It would be a very bad idea if I move this over here. Well, I mean, what other choice do I have? It would definitely be really inconvenient if I put this over here. So unless if I find a way to actually like move this over here and then move this over here, I won't be able to, you know, mess around with it. You know what? I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna reload, because I want to see if by just, you know, resetting the position it would be way easier. So let me go back and save and then do everything and anything. Or just by, you know, reloading the room. Let me see if it does reload the whole thing. I'm kind of curious about that. Can I open it up? Yeah, thank you. Because yeah, I don't wanna spend the rest of the stream just in this puzzle, or let alone I don't wanna wait till next week until we actually like get to finish this. Like, did it save the puzzle? Yes. Like, this thing was over here. Okay, so I'm gonna move this and then move this over here. Then I'm gonna save, then I'm gonna load, and hopefully it won't save the position of the puzzle. Because man. Actually, now that speaking about, you know, save points and such, when or where is the checkpoint? Now that I think about it, I do not remember it being here though. Yeah, there's no save point over here. The closet. I don't think I have, yeah, I don't have any clues on other stuff. The only clue that you technically need is the you know, the shield of the shepherds. But even then. Do you guys remember where the save point is? Hello, Mom. Do you know
I
anything?
can't talk to you right now, Alex. I'm tired.
Tired of what? Well, I mean, being a mom is really tiring, so yeah, I guess I understand. It's jammed. So where's the last save point? Or the nearest one? I cannot remember that there was one close by, but not over here. Maybe there's one over here. The things that we gotta do to reset the thing. Yeah, I don't know where the last save is. I don't want to go through all of it again. Man, and I used to think that I was good at this kind of puzzles. Huh? Well, I mean, if it has like restrictions like those in which you can only move like a tile on 2 tiles and so on and so forth, it can be more difficult. That is true. I know that technically speaking, this is all optional. I'm still gonna try and do it, but you know, I first want to see a save point. I just don't know where it would otherwise be. Does it even show where I am? It should. There we go. New York, New York, New York. So far my camera has not been, you know, frozen up or anything, so I'll take that as a win. You know, I'm glad that, you know, the camera is, you know, lighting up. Okay, so where in the blazes am I? I am somewhere. Don't really know exactly where I am. But I only know that I gotta save my game, because otherwise it's gonna be a mistake. And even then, I feel like I do gotta... Yeah, it's almost time for me to actually like finish the stream. So, I'm sorry that the rest of the stream was just me messing up with a puzzle that I didn't even, you know, finish. But we're definitely gonna be going through it, like next stream. I hope that I won't... You know, the next stream is not gonna be just that. And unfortunately, yeah, that's gonna be like next week. Because this Friday I'm gonna be streaming No More Heroes, so... You know, we will eventually, you know, get that. Get that puzzle. Ow. Ow. Gotta remember that I can combo it up. I can do weak, strong, you know. LP, LPA, and HPA. You know how it often goes. So yeah, let's save. And let's end it here. Hopefully next stream we're gonna, you know, get that puzzle done, because man. And here we go. We will probably, you know, figure it out someday. Not today though. Because right now it is time for me to go to work. There we go. I saved the game and I saved myself an embarrassment, Actually, no. But you know, it do be like that sometimes. But yeah. Let me go to the big screen and, you know, send us to somebody else. Somebody's night. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. Let's see. Yep. That puzzle is actually quite hard. I know that, you know, if you really got it on the first moves, then it may not be hard, but you know, for some people it may be hard. Well, thank you so much everybody for being here. I'm sorry that I did not, you know, finish that puzzle, but I will do it, you know, next stream, which is gonna be on next stream of Silent Hill is gonna be on next Wednesday. Now that I think about it, so it's not gonna be as soon as possible, or maybe I don't know. If you guys would prefer to watch more Silent Hill, then let me know, because I can just, you know, do 1 week of one game and then another week of another game. Just let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want a day for one day, a day for another game, or 1 week in 1 week, I don't know. Let me know in the Discord so you guys can, you know, check that out. So there you go. Well, thank you so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys will, you know, have a lovely rest of your day. Twitch.tv/Kong_Donga. Let me see who we can raid so we can share the love. Let's see, Twitch.tv. Who is live right now? I just saw a red thingy. Oh, Tangomushi is live. Let us raid Tangomushi, because it is not often that we get to raid her. So let us raid Tangomushi. She is really cool. So here we go. Raid Tangomushi. Well, thank you so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed everything and anything just as much as I enjoyed, you know, playing this game. And I'm gonna probably see you guys on Friday for No More Heroes. So if you guys, you know, enjoy today's stream, you guys know it. Well, thank you so much everybody for being here. Twitch.tv/Kong_Donga. Those are my links. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, see you later. And the tip of the day is, remember to, I don't know, try to learn how to break a fall, because breaking a fall can sometimes save your life. So, you know, learn how to break a fall. Rate message. If you guys want to do a rate message, we can do so real quick. If you guys want to do this one, Skunga raid. Damn, these puzzles are hard. There we go. So, rate message. Do that one if you are subbed. If you're not subbed, then do this one. Copy that one. Rate message. And yeah, learn how to break a fall. Well, bye bye everybody. Say hello to Tangomushi for me. And you know, gonna see you guys on Friday. Bye bye. Bye bye. Say hello to Tangomushi. Bye bye.